Nkoma is an old school, so people are associating it with where it is now. But this school has gone under transformations. It started in Kawangasi in the 1940s as a small community school. And in 1956, the colonial government thought it wise to establish a school for the Muslims in Eastern. After establishing a school in Busoga, in Buko in 1956. Actually, the first headmaster of Nkoma Senior Secondary School, Mr. Kimi Paul, was a teacher in Buko. So when they established Buko in 56, in 58 they established Nkoma Senior Secondary School here to take care of the Muslim education in Bukedi and this plus. So this school is very old. It's as old as 1958 actually. One of the pioneer students was my uncle, Mr. Muhammad, and Mr. Mabonga, who was a librarian in Nabumari. He has retired. But for Mabonga actually transferred from Kawangasi. They were the first people to move to Nkoma. Actually, Nkoma at first, when I tried to consult, it started from the clinical school as they were doing the last touch to paint the buildings at the main campus here. Actually, many people who are making noise about Nkoma, they think Nkoma started from. Nkoma is an old school, and actually, because of the changes in their history, the history you can't trace it. I was looking at the headmaster book, someone was writing that Nkoma started in 1965. One day. And I think I will need to go deep to write the history of this school to make it what? Correct. Your Highness, this school developed organically as other schools when it was still at the old site in Nkoma. It had land, it had labs, it had buildings. In 1987, after the takeover of the NRM government in 1986, they thought it wise to start the Islamic University in Uganda, which had been struggling since 1974 during Amin's regime. The money had come, it was in the Bank of Uganda. When Amin left in 1980s, there were struggles when the 1980 government wanted to establish a university. Each MP was powerful, pulling to take the university to his home area. Our late Master Tekuya wanted it to go to Musese. I think in Musese those who come from Manafa, there is a Muslim school there. There is land in Musese there. And then Teungu. Wanted it to go to Mukoy. Others what they said, but the land had been allocated in Arua on the way to Yumbe. Then I think in the wisdom of the leaders who were there, the late Kachama, the late KK, Kironda Kibethinda, they thought it wise. Why can't we relocate the school within a catchment area which can attract many people other than people going to where? To Arua. Actually, up to now I passed there to when I was going to Rodonga. The land is there, earmarked Islamic University what? To cut the whole story short, when I identified Nkoma, I think the Muslims were very excited. They did not think about Nkoma Secondary School, and they said, where should Nkoma Senior Secondary School go? There was a primary school here called Madarasa. Of course, at first, when they thought of North Road, but they were pulling, and then they said, you as Muslims, what do you have to do? Then the district, then the Warukuri, Sheikh Warukuri and others said, why can't it come to this site? And when you look at this site, it was not a site to accommodate it. Just as on Tuesday, I think, Speaker, you were there, I told that this school is a mother of IUI, which produced a very healthy kid, and the mother developed fistula. We have no labs. Just as we have been going, you have not seen any lab. We have just as they talk of Jack worker without to. I mean, play. Yeah, without play make Jack what? We don't have a play what? Ground. But we are excelling. We are working to our best to make sure that these students exploit their talents. So, in brief, we are a struggling school that needs help. As which you have just seen down there, it is unfortunate that the contractor did poor work. Otherwise, we wouldn't be crying. But we still need space for recreational. Actually, across here we have land which is earmarked according to the physical urban, the urban plan is for recreational purpose, which is next to Nkoma. Why can't the city council think of allocating that land for Nkoma to develop it along the plans? Because it is for recreation. We shall not put there structure, but for recreation, playing football, basketball, table tennis, such that is the recreation. I think we shall not be tampering with the physical what? This physical plan. I think with the help of Inzu Yomukuka, we can attain much. But briefly,